Well, joining me live right now, as he does here each Tuesday on Voices, is Dr. Steve Turkovich, president of Oishei Children's Hospital. Great to see you.
Nice to see you.
So yesterday, I talked live here on the show with the state health commissioner, and one of the things we talked about is this health advisory that his department put out to all hospitals, nursing homes, and other healthcare facilities across the state. It's 5 pages long, and it has guidance on how to deal with the heat. And I'm highlighting here on page 2, there's this checklist of patients who are most at risk of illness or even death if they're in areas without air conditioning. And you can see second down is infants and young children. You think of older folks being impacted by the heat, but kids are as well. What should we know about that, and what are you seeing at the hospital? Any impacts from this yet?
Yeah, so far we haven't seen any fortunate injuries related to the heat with young kids, but babies in particular, they can't tell you when they're hot. They can't move around, they can't get to a cool spot. So, and they may have subtle symptoms at the beginning. Generally, if they're getting hot, they're going to become more fussy. They're going to start breathing fast. They can get fevers. So you want to be on the lookout for that and keep them well hydrated. The other thing we worry about, though, in the heat is what people do to try to cool down. Water safety is really important. Unfortunately, when we see this, kids are going to all different places to try to cool down, including the rivers and open waters, where we see, unfortunately, drowning. So it's a time to be conscious about that. And then also kids falling out of windows. As you have the windows open, the screens are not secured. Don't want to put your bed or any sort of high object next to the window a kid can climb up to or fall out of. Those are two things we often see in the summertime.
Yeah, you see those injuries. The other thing I wanted to ask you about is a lot of kids are doing sporting events right now or just activities outside. I mean, the key really is the timing of day when you do those things.
Yeah, you know, in the middle of the afternoon or early evenings when it gets the hottest, as we can see right now. So you want to pre-hydrate. You want to be breaking at least every 15 minutes, go in the shade, take some water. If you're doing really aggressive exercise or sports, add some Gatorade or sport drinks to that. Really, really important to make sure that you're hydrated, because sometimes thirst doesn't happen until you're really dehydrated.
And by that point, it's too late.
Too late.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Dr. Steve Turkovich, president of Oishei Children's Hospital. See you next week. Thanks so much.
Thank you.